and welcome to my April reading vlog. Today is the 1st of April, a new month has started. And also today in the evening, Passover starts. As well, the holiday of spring and other things. And unfortunately, the war is still going on as well. I did wonder if by the end of March it'll end or not, but we'll see. So for now, more missiles. So I should hurry while filming this. Okay. So I'm continuing to read X-Men. God Loves, Man Kills. I started in March, but I haven't finished it yet. I do, not that I'm not enjoying the read and not that it's not interesting. I think I'm just sad to see everything the X-Men have to go through in this one, because it's got that asshole, what's his name, was trying to kill the mutants. Fuck, what was his name? I already forgot his name. It's Reverend there we go, Stryker, if that's how you pronounce that. So yeah, but I'm gonna finally sit and finish this in April, because I borrowed it from Leo and I need to give it back to him. Excuse me a moment. And then disappear under the camera. Okay. Yeah, nasally. Alright, so that's what I'm reading for a comic, because then after I finish that, I think I will begin this one. I got another Lovecraft. You might have, what's the point of telling you? You might have seen my YouTube short, because you'll see this in the end of April. Yeah, I got another one. This is The Shadow over Azimuth by H.P. Lovecraft. This is the Go Tanabe manga adaptation. I love his adaptations. So yeah, after that I'm gonna read this one. I can't wait. But first X-Men. And then I'm gonna finally go back to that small pile of single issues I haven't gotten to yet. I do want to finally finish them. You know, again, filming thoughts videos right now is a problem. But still, I'll finally get back to it. Hopefully, I'll be able to film. Okay. And also, the continuing Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir. I fucking need to go to Google and see how the fuck you pronounce that. Yeah, I started this also in April. I'm really loving this book. I'm almost at page 100 right now. I'm 95. Can't explain it, but I am really sucked into it. Even the scientific talk and all that. Although obviously I don't really fully understand it. The way it's just, continuously explained, it doesn't, how do I want to put it? It doesn't, you feel like you're there with Rayland. And even though you may not know the scientific stuff, you can still kind of get what's the point. Yeah, I got this edition. Mr. QNS, Quiet Enough Sayer, told me this is some kind of like a B version, because this is from the UK. This edition anyway, because it's bigger. It is a bigger book. Because there's I think that one cover you got the little spaceman floating. Well, I got this. I didn't really care as long as I got a copy, and it doesn't have the movie cover. Although if a movie cover was the only thing available in English, I would have taken that too. But yeah, there we go. But yeah, after this one, I don't know what I'll pick up book-wise. I mean, I got books to get back to, so But we'll see. Anyway, for now, I think I'll be occupied with Project Hail Mary. And I still, I look forward to finding out why it's called Project Hail Mary. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's it. That's what sirens. That's what I'm currently reading. We'll see how April goes. It's also a long month. Maybe I'll finish 4 books. In March, I ended up finishing 3 books. It was kind of funny. But now, we'll see. I'm not in speeding anywhere to finish reading things. It's just finally, I finally don't have any more piles of comics to read, so I can get back to the books. And also, I don't know when shipments are really going to come in, and I don't really order much anymore. Unless I borrow something from Leo to read, I'm finally not going to have a lot of comics. I mean, I'm still going to pick up comics in the future. It's just, now I will finally be getting to all of the books that I've bought over the years and still haven't read. Alright, folks. So, that's for now. See how this month goes. Good afternoon. Today is the 8th of April. And also the last day of Passover, so tomorrow things go semi-back to normal. I mean, usually it takes a bit until things go into gear after Passover. And also, it's going to be, today's Wednesday and Thursday, and, the week's already ended, or going into the Shabbat, so, yeah. And plus, the war and everything. I mean, we're supposedly going to have a peace treaty. I hope that actually goes into effect, but fuck knows. But anyway, reading. So I've gone back to reading single issues. I decided to try, because I did want to go back to that little pile I had. And I wanted to start those series, and I had things I wanted to film about. So I decided we'll try. Hopefully I'll be lucky, and when I film, there'll be no alarms. So far, I've been lucky. I filmed already 3 thoughts videos, so awesome. I read that new miniseries from the world of Hellboy, Captain Henry and the Graveyard of Time. Mr. Sleepy Reader recommended it to me. I'm enjoying it a lot. That's it. I need to receive the last issue, as I already read the first 3. So there's that. And, tomorrow I've gotten Lovecraft, the last day of H.P. Lovecraft, so I'll be getting to that one tomorrow. If you hear a phone, that's my grandma. It's my grandma's cell phone. Alright, so the comic for today is going to be this one. Torak Dinosaur Hunter, issue 5 by Valiant. Again, sorry about the phone from Grandma. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna shoot. I don't know what's going on in this. The only Torak I've read was a Gold Key Torak that Leo found and let me borrow. Yeah, I don't think I have it. I think I just borrowed it from him. And that was pretty good. It's when he was with his... I still don't know if that was supposed to be his nephew or just, I don't know, someone he was mentoring. I have no idea. So yeah, now I have this one that Leo found. This is the Valiant one, so I'm excited to see how that one's gonna be. I mean, I already read a 90s Valiant Exo-Man of War, and Torak was there as well, but I only got like a glimpse. And in that one I'm confused because he made it like to Earth from his land somehow. So yeah, it's a little confusing if you don't know what the fuck happened. Well, we'll see how this one will be today. Hopefully it's good. That's comic-wise. Tomorrow I'm going to get to that last day of H.P. Lovecraft. And also the 4th issue arrived. I don't know how many issues that one's supposed to have, the Lovecraft. I should really ask. I wonder if it's gonna be a little bit longer than 4 issues, for instance. Right, anyway. And now for book, I'm still reading Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir. Thank you to Mr. Gray for telling me that I was pronouncing his surname correctly. I'm I'm actually reading it relatively fast for me, as I'm already on page 280. Now, to be fair, I am really enjoying it. It's very engaging. I got to, I'm halfway through now, according to Goodreads, so that's cool. It's very exciting. I really want to see what happens. I'm kind of speculating because I've heard that there's going to be a sequel to the book. So I do wonder what happens in the end. Well, I won't spoil anything in the reading vlogs, of course. I'm definitely making a video about this one, though. But, I wonder if Mr. Weir just wants to make a sequel because of the success. Because the books the book is selling very well, and the movie, I think people like it. I just hope it's not going to be one of those, the sequel's going to feel pointless and it's going to be disappointing. This is kind of the thing, isn't it? Is he writing a sequel because he wants to tell more of whatever happens in the end? Or is he only writing one to go based on the popularity of what's going on now with the first book? Because if it's the latter, I don't know how good of an idea that is. But again, I don't know. To be fair, this came out in, the book originally came out, I think, in 2022 or 2021. So, I mean, the Mr. Weir had a few years there to think if he wants to write the sequel, I suppose. Hopefully he's not gonna George R.R. Martin it. But then again, he doesn't have a long-ass series to write, so fair enough. But yeah, we'll see. After this one, I'm gonna get back to that X-Men story, but I was thinking what book to read after I finish this one. Well, first I'm gonna get to that trade. I think I might I have Treasure Island. I really want to read that one. The classic book. I don't remember who it's by even. But yeah, I think that's the one they've based on Treasure Planet. I love the Treasure Planet movie. That was a really cool adventure. It's a shame it wasn't more popular. I thought it was great as a kid. To be fair, maybe if I watched it now, I'd like it less, but who knows. But yeah, I want to read. I wonder what similarities it has to the. What they took from the book. There. Did they just take like the basic plot or what happens there? At least I'm pretty sure it's based on that because the names sure as hell are similar. And it does involve a ship. But we'll see. Yeah, I think that one might be my next book. But first, of course, I'm going to finish Hail Mary. Or Project Hail Mary. I now know what Hail Mary means because for others, I was wondering, what does Hail Mary mean? I didn't know it was like the last prayer that goes out. So now it makes sense. All right, that's it. I've been blithering on for 8 minutes already. Sorry. But yeah, we'll see the next time what I will show you. Well, soon I'm gonna run out of singles pretty soon, though. Cause I still have a few from the ones from Mr. Ray. So I think after that I'll just, like I said, I have some mangas left. But yeah, unless I will be slowly receiving some more comics, that's it. Now I do have some big DC comics. Because I bought that back then, Hellblazer. I don't know where they are, so I might be only reading those in the future when I find them. I just realized I have those. I just don't remember where they are. But, yeah, well. We'll see what I get to those. Alright, that is all for now. Buenas noches. Today is the 13th of April. We still have a week left of the ceasefire. So I think everyone's taking advantage of it. There's so many more people outside that there have been since well, not even the start of March, but like towards the end of February. I mean, holy shit. But yeah, a lot more people. Me and Dad went out today, and it's just, what a difference. We went to the seaside today. Might as well take advantage while it's still safe to go. Right, so that was that. It's getting hotter as well. Not looking forward to that. Right, so reading. I finished reading Project Hail Mary. I didn't think I would finish it that soon. I got that finished in 3 days or something, but still, I didn't think I would finish it as fast as I did. I really enjoyed the adventure. It was a lot of fun to read, even though it was about, possible destruction of humanity and all that, but still. You see that they've made changes in the movie. Yeah, as they would, of course. I feel like if they made the movie exactly like the book, it probably wouldn't be as catching in movie form. As for instance, they probably had to add not a lot, but add more to the main character than the author did. But regardless, yeah, it was an awesome adventure. I think by the time you see this vlog, I will already post my thoughts video on that. So there's that. I finished it. And now finally I went back to this. I stopped single issues for a little bit. Not like the past few days, because I went back to reading God Loves, Man Kills. I asked Leo, I didn't think of asking this before, if this is like a story that was in a run, or if it's a standalone story, and it is. And I should have figured, because I didn't get much progress when I saw when I got back to reading this 2 days ago, I saw chapter 2, and I was like, oh, okay. So that's not in issues, so it's not a trade. More accurately say this is a graphic novel. I don't think I will make a video about this one. I feel like I really have enough to say there, but so far the story is very interesting. And now book-wise, I was debating what to read or go back to. I think after this, some point, I really want to go back to Neuromancer. As far as atmosphere of sci-fi, I think that's where Project Hail Mary is slightly lacking. As if I compared the atmosphere in Neuromancer. But to be fair, they're both about different things, so there's that. But yeah, I want to go back to that one, but I have decided to start in the meantime. The Carpet People by Terry Pratchett. A friend of mine, she bought me this book, I think 5-6 years ago for my birthday, and I just never read it. And, well, here I am now, finally going to, I already started, I'm not too far in, and this was illustrated by Terry Pratchett. It's been a while since I read a Terry Pratchett book. Years as standalone book. Last year I did buddy read with Alex, Good Omens, but that's him with Neil Gaiman. The first ever book I read of Terry Pratchett was about these little blue people, not Smurfs, but it was about a girl and these little blue people. I wish I remembered what it was called, because I read the Hebrew translation. So obviously, I'm not gonna, the name might be different in English. But I remember enjoying that one when I was a kid. And then, of course, I read Discworld, that book, the first one in Discworld. Though, well, now I know if I want Discworld, I think I'll only pick up the It's like the ones with Death and Death's granddaughter. Those are the ones I want to read of Discworld. But anyway, this is a first Terry Pratchett book in a long time. So I'll read that one, and then I'll probably get back finally to Neuromancer, I think. But we'll see. I might change my mind again by next time I film a clip. But so far, I'm enjoying the Carpet People. It's got, I imagine, will have that British humor, I think. And you know, it's funny. It says in the beginning of the Carpet People that Terry Pratchett wrote this when he was 17 originally, and then it was published. But then it was like years later, when he was 30-something, that people kept asking the publisher about this book because he had another book out, until the publishers are so annoyed and they caved in and said, fine, we'll republish it. And I think Terry Pratchett here said that he had to maybe rewrite some stuff in there. I don't know, but I think it's amazing that already at 17 he wrote a book of stories. And it had been published as well. I mean, that's not impressive. It is. I imagine back then it was probably, I don't know, would it have been easier or harder back then? Well, today you can publish it like an ebook, and then that wouldn't cost you too much, and you can somehow grow, but I don't know. But anyway, these are my reading plans for now. We'll see what I get up to next. After I finish God Loves, Man Kills, I'm debating if to read a manga or to go back to the single issues, because, well, I got some there to finish, and I would like to go back to Ecto Kid. So I might really get back to that and see if I can finish them in April, and then, anyway, I will see. That is all for now from me. Good morning. Today is the 22nd of April, and it is also Israel's 78th Independence Day. So happy birthday to my country. Yesterday in the evening, the celebrations already started. You could hear kids and people running out. I don't know what they had this year with the war still going on, even though there's negotiations now. So I don't know if they had anything out. We didn't go out yesterday. And I wish they had the fireworks show still, but we haven't had those for the past few years. I know, so soldiers with shell shock can't take those. I wish they could make a show like that without the explosions. So then soldiers aren't affected by it, but we can still have the light show. I used to love those as a kid. It's quite the day, because yesterday was Remembrance Day, which is when we remember all our soldiers and people that died in terrorist attacks, were murdered. So it's a whiplash 2 days, because you go from that to celebrating. I don't know why it was decided like that, to really look into that, because it's quite a debate here if it should be like that, because, again, you go from mourning to celebrating the next day, practically. But yeah, that's what we have today. I should add my flag or something. I did make a little card, though. I posted on YouTube as well. But yeah, so that's today. Let's see, what did I recently finish reading? What did I even show you last time? Did I show you Love? No, I showed you The Carpet People. I finished reading it 2 days ago. It was fucking awesome. I really enjoyed it. It was so much fun to read. I didn't know what I would think. I made a thoughts video, but I just ended up loving it. And then after that, I decided to start. I think I talked about debating going back to Neuromancer, but I've decided to start Treasure Island by Robert Louis Stevenson. I got this copy from my friend Leor. I bought a bunch of classics he had. Couldn't find this edition on Goodreads though, which is interesting. I tried looking, but just couldn't find it. Weird. It's by Wordsworth Classics. Yes, I picked another one. I don't know why this one was not there. There's so many bloody editions. But yeah, and so this is Treasure Island. I think also quite a well-known classic. Apparently my best friend, it's her favorite book. I didn't even know. I just showed her yesterday I'm starting this one. This is what they based Treasure Planet on, if anyone knows about that animated movie. I love Treasure Planet. It was awesome. It's a shame it wasn't as big, because I thought it was a great story there. With what they did with the aliens and planets and things. So it's based on this. So I just started yesterday. I'm not really far in. But we'll see how I end up liking it. Come on, just stand. There we go. So that's going to be my book. I don't know if I'll even finish it before the end of April, and what I'll continue with later. I'm still debating. Comics-wise, I did read Ecto Kid issue 3 finally. And I think tomorrow I will get back to some singles. Because I went and I was reading maybe I didn't show it here. Maybe I did. I finished reading The Shadow over Innsmouth by Go Tanabe. I mean, his adaptation of the Lovecraft story. Fucking awesome that was. Oh, I really hope there's gonna be the thing on the doorstep. That's my other most favorite Lovecraft story. That and The Shadow over Innsmouth. I was seeing that with images, creepy. I mean, it was creepy when I read it, but just, yeah, awesome. Some nice proper weird scary shit. So that too. So yeah, I think tomorrow I'm gonna go back to the singles. Maybe I will finish all the ones I have before the month ends. That would be cool. And then that's it really, comic-wise. Except those, I think I talked about, there's a bag of issues somewhere that I still haven't gotten around to, but I just don't remember where they are. And just digging everything out just to find them. I don't think I will do that. I'll just find them when I find them, so I'm just going to stick to reading books, and well, I got a manga that I will get to, I think, after that. The All You Need Is Kill. That's it, really. That's all that's what I've been reading recently. After Treasure Island, I'm gonna have to see. I might finally go back to Neuromancer, as I should have. But so I'm gonna read this one. We'll see though, because well, you'll see. You would have already seen, but I got some new books right here that Leo brought me. So I might get to one of those, because there's a book in there I borrowed from him, so I might get to that one so I can already return it. It's not a long one, but, well, basically we'll see. Alright, I'm off to continue reading later. Hello! Today is the 30th of April. That's it, the month ends. And oh boy, this month felt longer, I think. I think that's probably because of Passover and other things. We also had Independence Day and Remembrance Day, and yeah, usually when those all happen, it feels longer. But yeah, that's it. Another month, and tonight I will rip a page off of the calendar. In a few months, I should go get another calendar, because this one only goes till September. Right. So, reading. I've read a fair bit, and I finished some books this month. Very happy with. Finished Project Hail Mary. That was a fun book to read. And now, I do remember... I think I already showed Treasure Island in my last clip, I believe. But yeah, I'm still reading Treasure Island. I've just been, reading a little less the last week. Today I don't know how much I will read because I have a headache for some reason. Maybe it's the weather or something. But yeah, I'm still reading Treasure Island. I'm on page 28. I am enjoying it though. This is, I believe, what they based on Treasure Planet, but they obviously made changes. And I don't know if I mentioned this last time, I couldn't find this edition on Goodreads. Interesting. It's by Wordsworth Classics. Yeah, funny. But anyway, I put in another one. But I do like the cover. Oops, I'll drop it. Okay, so that's why I'm going to continue reading into April. Into May, sorry. So I'm going to continue reading into May. And I know I already mentioned this a few times, and I got a few more comics left. But yesterday I went to see Lior, and I borrowed this from him. This is X-Men Classic. I got this from him because it's a Mike Mignola cover. I told him I'll read it and I see if I'll keep it because it has a lot of piss yellow on it. But I do love Mike Mignola covers. So I'm debating with myself if to keep it or not. But first I'll read it and I'll see. But yeah, you got the way he drew Wolverine here is funny. Look at the little hat. That's a face on Wolverine. That little hat kills me, though. He's like the British, right? All the ladies there on events, they wear those little hats. I wonder what's the history behind that. Like, why the hat is so small. Unless it's meant more to be like a headpiece, a head decoration. Interesting. Mr. Gray, if you watch this far, do you know maybe? If you end up watching my blog. This is Kitty's Fairy Tale, and this is also issue 57. You see there's a little square there. Lear said there were stickers on there with the price, and he tried to take them off, but they left a mark. Yeah, this is wherever this is from Kamikaze. Wherever they got it from, someone like stuck stickers with the number of issue for some reason. Even though the number is there. Oh, and look, Lear purchased some books, and he found inside one this postcard. That is so neat. I love these kinds of things. This is why I love old books, because you can find sort of stuff in there. I actually forgot to show in my last haul. I forgot to show that I had something in there that someone used as a bookmark. But yeah, that's about it. That's what I'll be reading today. And I gotta go. I have a meeting in a little bit. Shit. Got a bit distracted with this. But yeah, that's it. That was April. A lot of good reading. Hopefully May as well will have a lot of good reading, though May I will barely have any comics to do a wrap-up. But I do have a manga to read, so yeah, we'll see. I have a feeling in the future there'll be months where I won't have a any manga comic wrap up really, because again, mangas are expensive, more expensive to buy. So yeah, I don't. We'll see. But yeah, I'm finally, after 2 years, I'm finally getting to the books that I've been buying for years. Alright folks, so that is it. I hope you had a good reading month in April. I hope you read some things you enjoyed, and that is it. Remember, collect what you're passionate about and share it on YouTube. Bye!